Okay, today we're going to be talking about the very huge debate between
Team Deathmatch.
between Call of Duty and Halo. Now, everyone loves sitting down with the Coca-Cola and playing a good game of Call of Duty, as to some others, Halo. And there's a huge debate talking about which one is better, which of the two is, which one's cooler. And, well, we're here with my friend, Emily Dragon. Say hi.
Hello.
He's on the mic. I'm sorry if it sounds a little bad. I tried really hard making it as clear as possible. And, this video, as you can see, they're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, one of the newest games out. Not any new ones to see for a while. And these are my two rocking weapons. Got my little heart monitor. Awesome. And we're going to be talking about the pros against the cons of Halo. So the pros of Call of Duty against the cons of Halo in I'm having a speech problem today. In related. So, yeah. Enjoy here. If you're a Call of Duty fan and personally like it better than Halo, then maybe you should listen up and feel pretty good about yourself. Or if you just want to hear a good conversation and debate, well, stay tuned.
You might want to mention part 2.
Oh yeah, part 2 is just the opposite. We're going to be problems in Halo while going down on Call of Duty. Personally, my friend Miles here, I think he's a little more lean towards Call of Duty, as I'm more lean towards Halo, but at the same time, we're like the bestest friends, so it doesn't matter which game you like more, you all can sit down and play a nice game together, so. Let's start talking about how the game feels, like, weapon customization in Call of Duty. I mean, look at this, a heart rate monitor, isn't that so cool? I love that. I do love this.
I have to say, one of the problems with Halo is the generic weapons. So, you run into these people, and it's kind of like, how did he kill me? I've used that weapon so many times, and I never get the kills. So, I always had the problem with Halo that this guy comes out with a rocket launcher and just wastes me. And I'm like, where did he get it? How does this work? I mean, I've been a big Halo player. I was playing when I was like, really little.
I think we all started out playing Halo pretty little.
I mean, it's easy to pick up the controls and it's kind of smooth, but we're not here to talk about the pros of it. So, we'll get on that in the next one. But I really enjoy Call of Duty because it seems to be more centered around adults. It feels a little more manly. I mean, you hear the roar sounds, you've got these awesome guns. I mean, I've yet to find the same gun twice. It's just this amazing feel. And, Call of Duty, they have tons of games out there, and they've got kind of a monopoly on the third-person realistic war shooters. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, there's Battlefield is bad or anything, but...
Battlefield, I've heard really good and bad things about it, but that's another debate. Decided upon.
And so, oh shit, missile. So, if you think about it, when you really get into the deep details of these two games, you get the problems of fucking douchebag teabagging me. Anyway, you get the problems of I'm firing off this gun, right? And it's awesome, but my neighbor comes up and he rapes me with this thing, and I'm like, what? So I'm watching the kill cam and I find out how he killed me and what the game was. Or gun, sorry. But I mean, it helps you learn, and if Halo should introduce that. Come on, I mean, if you had a kill cam from Halo, you might learn how the little bastard killed you. But no, they refuse to change. It's been the same, except for the foraging, That's not bad. But, I mean, I always get into Halo games, and I always get, like, really bored with them, because I waste 2 clips from my assault ammo, and this guy gets away without a scratch, and I'm like, how am I supposed to be doing this? Am I doing something wrong, or is it just, you know, supposed to be this hard to kill these war machines?
West ready for deployment. West ready for deployment.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that anybody's opinion is wrong, or that my opinion is better than anybody else's.
Everyone has their own opinion and their own experiences to vary from. That's them, and that's what makes us unique.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Pick whichever side you want, or just say, I just like sitting down to a good game. We're not saying either one is better.
There, you can leave that down in the leave that down in the comments. Do you like Modern Warfare, and why or not?
Yeah.
Or is Halo better or whatever, but...
Let the debate continue on beyond the video into the comments.
But another thing about Call of Duty, they did a really good job with the whole, I mean, like, I can bake a grenade. That's sweet.
I do like running in like a Osama bin Laden, holding a grenade and blowing myself up. That is actually pretty entertaining. You go ahead and just do that.
And, you know, it's really cool, because, you know, you get all these different perks, and your character's got this and that, and so you can kind of peak your performance, whereas Halo, it's just, you know, pick your armor, drop your ass down, and you better hope to God you can learn some skills. But with this one, you're really diverse. Each character is different in its own way. I mean, hell, can you imagine how kick-ass of a game it'd be if they mixed Halo and Call of Duty?
Yeah, where like you could, like, when you customize your armor, it actually affected like your performance. And I guess that's actually, you know, kind of on topic about dissing Halo a bit, is that you spend all this time ranking up, taking names, kicking butts, doing all that to promote yourself, rank up, and spend all your money on this, you know, awesome armor, like say Mark 6 helmet, which is 300,000 credits, and like, what does it do for you? Where do you get with it? I mean, for beyond the fact that having a slimmer helmet or something, kind of with a black visor made to make your head less stick out in SWAT, I mean, there really isn't any. It's really just pointless. But yeah, it's just kind of pointless. As for Call of Duty, everything you upgrade, every little thing, this little heart rate monitor, my little scope, dual wield, I mean, it's all meant to help perform better. So these guys that waste their whole lives playing Call of Duty don't rate me so much. Like that guy did. Figured out I'm not the best Call of Duty player. That I'm also focusing on the commentary less than the game, but yeah. But there's a point to it. Like if you combine the two games, when you upgraded your armor, it helped you out, and you can, you know, have more variety in your guns, and you can upgrade your guns, and like maybe Halo, and you know, having a lay down feature on Halo. I mean, if you combine the two, I'm pretty sure you can get a pretty awesome game. Or maybe you'll just end up making a monster. Either way, I mean, I don't know how.
Enemy high incoming.
What I think the big problem with Halo is it's just so much, like, okay, it's a lot more centered towards casual gaming, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, if you guys think differently, you can tell me. But, I mean, it's just, you can make these cool little maps and dink around with your friends and kind of joke around and have, you know, a good time. But with Call of Duty, you're like, I'm going to kick ass, I'm going to kill this guy, I'm going to get my new gun, I'm going to get this. And the Halo, you're kind of like, oh, I wonder if I could, you know, make this new combination that'll totally rape the shit out of my neighbor and have him get super pissed off. I mean, it's fun that way.
Well, I find it funny, which kind of represents like how you lean towards Call of Duty as I lean towards Halo, is that you're level 39 in Call of Duty, which don't get me wrong, people prestige a lot, he hasn't prestiged at all. And I'm just level 30. As into Halo, he's a colonel, even though Halo Reach has been out longer. As to, he's a colonel grade 3, and I'm a general grade 3. Huge change between the two. As you can tell, as the one who likes the game more is a higher rank, which you'll see is when we get to part 2, that you see that I have like 69% armor. Somewhere around that range.
The enemy is jamming our radar.
Yeah.
So,
UAV spotted.
the thing with the Call of Duty games is like, I love how it's a competition between, you know, Treyarch and
Delta team, enemy
what the
UAV.
fuck else? I don't know.
What, in Call of Duty or Call of Duty versus Halo?
Enemy airstrike approaching.
Call of Duty. I mean, they do the Call of Duty versus Call of Duty thing. I love that diversity because they're like two different games, and then you like
So,
get
like,
into one, and you know.
See, I'm not.
They have less
I don't
guns,
know
but
all
more
that much
attachments.
about Call of Duty. Like, say like Call of Duty Modern Warfare versus Call of Duty random games like
Black Ops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Black Ops specifically. Next time I see you, you owe me a soda.
Shut up, you little fat. No, I'm just kidding.